So when it comes to negotiating lease rates on the residential side, more times than not, we buy a lot of residential properties with tenants in place. And more times than not, especially with mom and pop operators, the property is leased below market. So if we buy a property and the lease rate's $900 a month, and market rates $1,600 a month, and the tenant's in place and they've been there for a while. So we generally work with the tenants and kind of stair step that rate up, getting it closer to market. The difference in that is if we're trying to get that property up to market rent, because we need to get it up to market rent to sell it. So then we take a faster approach and just try and work with the tenant and give them as much notice in advance saying, hey, this is where we have to be. Our assumption is that that's probably too big of a jump for you because it's $600 an increase against the $900 you were already paying. And we kind of need that, in the next 3-4 months. So we wanted to give you a heads up if you need to start looking for somewhere else, or figure out if there's a gap that kind of makes it make sense, or maybe we elongate that and say, hey, it's gonna jump to $1,250 for the first 6 months and then up to $1,500 for the second 6 months of that lease to get it up to the rate so that we can make it sellable. So we typically work with the tenants pretty close, or with the exception of if we need to get it up to a certain rate for the sellability of the asset.